I forgot to load this one picture up, so I'm going to change it really fast so you can see it. But that's actually what the Swift Mansion looked like back there, back in the day, back when it was, being used as the mansion. And today, when you go to the site, it looks more like that. It's,
Oh,
yeah, the kids are going and doing graffiti and, Satan worshiping because what? You got to apparently just do that sort of thing. But, then there are also paranormal investigators that are just out there trying to connect with the spirits. Um, but yeah, I couldn't believe like how many stories connected that were about children
yeah.
in this part of Ohio. It was just like, this guy, this farmer who was actually doing well. Like, I mean, I know that farmers had mansions back in the day, but this guy was doing so well that he was like even like investing money in the railroad. He's like, I just got so much wealth, I'm gonna try and see what else I can do. And then his kids pass away, and then he doesn't do well in the railroads anymore, and he has to move out of the lovely house that he built. And then someone else comes in, and he has all kinds of shit happen with his grandkids. They all just perish right away. And then it turns into this orphanage, which is a bad situation.
Yeah.
These
Super bad.
people, whether they meant to or not, they ended up doing harm to these kids' lives. And I don't know if they even knew that. I really don't know what their mental state was. Um, like I said, the stories kind of suggested that once they lost their own children, that things, kind of got a little out of sorts for their own mental state. But
Yeah,
I
but there's
feel
no
like you got to be kind of,
excuse for how you
you know,
treat other people.
treat.
No.
That's where I am with that. You don't just take my children are dead and then take any other kid that comes up and just abuse them because of. I'm like, what? I don't. There's no excuse for that. And
Mm-mm.
I think that they might have been a little nutty before, and I don't know how their children died, anyways. So
Yeah,
there's
there's
all
that
that.
too. It's so scary.
What is it? Your pipes?
I don't know. They're just making all kinds of noises. The other day, there was this really loud, well, we think that was a mine. That didn't scare me. The other day, Eric yelled just playing a video game, and he scared the shit out of me, though. I don't
Oh
know
wow.
what's wrong with me lately. Oh, it's probably the amount of caffeine that I drink.
Oh, I was
Anyways,
gonna say it's all the scary stories you're researching for this podcast.
no, I'm certain it's just the high strung, like caffeine self. But, anyways, yeah, it is really interesting how that all kind of happened in that same area. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
in our mindset, we want to think what could have started all that. Is it really just a coincidence that it happens all in this one area? That's very possible. Or is there something attached to the land that was like, you motherfuckers, boom?
and it could have been. I didn't go back honestly. When I got to the melon heads, I was like, you know what? I think I can wrap up the story now. I can stop digging.
Well, you would have to go way back from when it just
Mhm.
first started in the area, and it would be something people wouldn't know. You
Yeah,
know, it's got to be, if it's something like that, it's a curse upon the land or something like that that's embedded in the earth from just a long time that wouldn't be recorded, for us to understand these days or whatever would have been back in those like oral tradition days, type thing. If it
yeah,
even exists, I am making things up just because you want an excuse for why is it so awful in this area?
yeah. I mean, I lean towards curse. You have secret government cover up shit style too. I mean, it seems like that's kind of where they went with the Melonhead story, and nothing like that was said beforehand. So I don't know. Maybe there was some like ideas playing around that part of town prior to all of that, and they're just like, "Yep, see, kid's head's too big. It's a government experiment. That's what's going on here. See, we told you. We told you this place was fucked up. There it is. Proof."